I think.
It's week 3 of the National
You
Football
ain't got to
League.
try to eat all the
We'll
fries at
see a
once, daughter.
brawl inside the NFC North.
I mean, you know how sometimes you be want to put 1,000 fries on your plate because you're greedy and everything.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away, and that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here, they get the completion and a quick first down.
Open man is Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Purcell. And his throw here's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
That's complete to Baker. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the opening drive of the game yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
This 2nd and 4. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Love. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10. Here's Love. He'll get that one to Carter complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing, Love. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Purcell. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that 2nd one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tuli Tuipulotu got in and dropped him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a handoff as they run left side. Dancing away at the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Here is 3rd and 5. Love now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll start on the ground. Etienne and fights through one man. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and 1. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Purcell. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for Moore last week. 5 catches, 63 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Back to throw now on 1st down. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw now, here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Now Love. On the slant, Burks. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dayo Odeyingbo drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Purcell. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
3rd and 2. They'll run with Etienne. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Baker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Back to throw. Purcell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls come through their posts.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action. Love to throw. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carter. This is 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Love. And it's caught. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Final play of the half, Love. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Johnson that time able to knock it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
You got the lead here in the second half. That's the last penalty you want to commit.
And they were getting the ball. Why are you going after the punter there? Just take the football and keep going.
Here's Love. That pass taken in by Burks. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
On the option, Love will hang on to it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Love. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Love now. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And 3 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. Operating from the gun. Love. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love will find Gabriel Davis. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Love. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Going back to Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. back to throw. Love. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Love, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun with ETN. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Love going to keep it on the option. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw now. Here's Love. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Davis. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
22-2. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll start with the option. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd down and 6 now. Operating from the gun, Purcell. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Purcell. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Lions offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Looking to throw. Purcell. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Purcell to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Love. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he's able to get it out of there. Rodgers to return it. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Purcell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Off play action. Purcell. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and forever. And he's stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Throwing to start the drive. Love. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that.
So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Well, that 2nd half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the 2nd half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the 2nd half, that's a surprise.
So for the Lions, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.